Hello everyone, welcome to this week's reading. This week I will use cards from the Angel Tarot, which is this one here, and also one card from the Intuitive Soul Oracle by Lisa Williams. Before I start with the astrology and then the cards, I just wanted to make a little announcement. My Etsy shop for readings will be open until the end of next week, but if you're wanting a reading, it's better to order it this week because I'll probably have to close my shop the beginning or middle of next week if I have a lot of orders coming through. So it just depends. But I just wanted to say, if you've been wanting to get a reading and you can book it this week, ideally, because the end of next week it will definitely be closed for 2 weeks while I'm on holidays. What else did I need to say? Oh, and at the moment I've got a sale going on at my gemstone jewelry store, which I've posted a couple of updates about on Facebook and Twitter. So check out my gemstone jewelry store if you're into handmade gemstone jewelry with crystals and all that sort of thing. It's at www.etsy, what is it? Now I can't think. /shop/Starlight Gemstones. So there'll be links. I can put a link in this video actually. Anyway, so to this week, well, it's very interesting because we're right on a full moon at the moment. So the full moon will actually peak in its fullness at the end of today, depending, obviously, where you are in the world. It could be in the morning where you are or evening, but later today anyway. And this full moon in Sagittarius is an interesting one because it doesn't really aspect anything. Obviously, you have the opposition to the sun, which you always have on a full moon. And so it doesn't, the full moon doesn't contact with Saturn or anything heavy like that. So to me, I kind of feel like this full moon is kind of a gateway of some kind. I'm not sure, I just feel that intuitively. And also the fact that it's full on the 29-degree point, which is the anaretic, also known as the critical degree in astrology. If you're into astrology, you might be aware of those terms when something is on the very last degree. Which makes it extra significant in some way. I feel it's about getting perspective on your life in some way, about your beliefs about life, coming to a greater understanding about things, seeing the big picture, because Sagittarius is about the big picture and your higher mind. So being connected to something higher and allowing yourself to understand something in a fuller way. So I think, the full moon really, the potential with this particular full moon feels to me, it really depends on your vibration, where you're at. So if you're, kind of in the low energy of the Sagittarian energy, it will manifest in that way. But if you're kind of striving for higher understanding, self-awareness, self-knowledge and insight, you will, receive the insights more. You'll more likely receive the insights with this full moon. So, working on yourself is always an important thing to do when it comes to spirituality. Obviously, that is a big part of it, of having, a spiritual focus in life is doing work on your inner self and trying to understand things from a philosophical, spiritual perspective, which often helps in life so much more. It helps you to deal with the ups and downs of life. Now, the other thing I want to mention, and I posted on my Facebook page about this, is Venus is now in Cancer. So until the 13th of July, we have Venus in the beautiful sign of Cancer, which is all about home, family, the heart-centered connections that you have with people, even close friends that you consider to be like family. Venus in Cancer, I always think of cooking. So if you're someone that likes to cook, you might find extra enjoyment in making, slow cooking meals or, making something special for someone that you care about. This is the type of energy of Venus in Cancer. It's all about nurturing yourself and others. And don't forget to nurture yourself, especially if you are someone who can be hard on yourself and, you might put yourself last sometimes, or you may forget the importance of looking after yourself or treating yourself with kindness and gentleness. It's very important. So, at this time, I still say until the end of this month, don't push yourself too hard, because it's just going to burn you out. So try to, take things in stride and go slowly. And I think that's pretty much there's so much that I could go into with the astrology, but really I like to keep these videos short. And I know that the mutable signs are still having a really rough time: Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces and Virgo, because you've got Saturn squaring. They're also getting aspects from Neptune as well. So, especially those people born from the early part of March, from the 1st of March to the, I think it's roughly from the 1st of March to about the 3rd or 4th, maybe 5th of March, those people are getting Saturn square their sun, if they have a Pisces sun, and they're also would be getting some effects from Neptune as well. So that's very difficult. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Shout out to all the mutable signs that are struggling at the moment. And, you know, there's other people that are going through hard times, with especially the Capricorns, because you've got Pluto in Capricorn, depending on what time in December or January you were born. But anyway, as I said, I like to keep the video short, but if you'd like a personal reading from me, we can go in depth in your astrology chart and see what's going on for you personally. And I'll put a link, as I said in this video, to my Etsy store where I have my readings. So let's see what's coming up for this week from the Angel Tarot. Just really want to get this one here. I'll take these back a bit. Alright, I've just got music happening today. When I do my some of my private readings, I sometimes have music in the background. I've started doing that because I find it quite relaxing, but if it's too loud, let me know, but I think it's okay. And this one's sticking out here, so let's see. The moon, well, how interesting. Well, that really relates to the fact that we're having a full moon at the moment. The world, love that. And the awakening card, which is like the judgment card in traditional tarot. So, okay, let's see, what am I getting here? I really feel like this is speaking to the full moon, and it's 18, which adds to a 9, which is the end of a cycle. So, you know, a lot of people believe that the full moons are about releasing, which I often think, you know, that's part of it as well. Some people don't believe that, but many people do. And with this moon, it's saying important insights are coming to you, events behind the scenes, releasing fears that hold you back. That's that message down there about releasing fears holding you back seems really significant. It feels like with this message, I feel like it's saying it's time to step into a whole new level, a whole new frequency for yourself, to release the fears that have held you back previously. It doesn't mean that you have to push forward in a really, you know, intense way at the moment, but I feel like things are happening naturally. And I heard the word planning, so for some people, you know, you may want to plan ahead for things happening next month. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, let's go to the next card. So the next card is the World card, which is a fantastic card, and it also talks about the end of a cycle. So maybe, you know, this week there's a sense of things coming to an end in some aspect of maybe your belief system, the way that you're thinking about your life, the way that you're thinking about manifesting what you want. I feel like there's energy around manifesting and thinking about what you desire and what you want and how to attain that. And something that's been coming to me very strongly lately is this knowing that I have from my own life experience and what I've seen with other people, is that when you desire something too much, you can tend to block it, whether that's a relationship or, you know, any kind of new situation, abundance in your life. If you want it too much and you're worrying about it, you tend to be blocking that energy from coming to you. And that is a typical thing known with the law of attraction. But I have seen in my own life and people around me that when they've wanted things too much, it tends to not manifest. And as soon as you let it go and just go, you know what, I'm just completely letting that go, I don't even want it anymore because I'm so sick of desiring it so much, then it just happens to pop up and manifest. So I feel like this is part of the message in the world here. But this is also a really great card of things coming to fruition, things also coming to completion, but in a positive way. So perhaps something that was negative has come to an end, and something new can start now. So the message on the card says, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path towards enlightenment. It's Archangel Michael. Interestingly, it says here, Archangel Michael, I'll just mention, it's very powerful to call on Archangel Michael if you feel that you need spiritual protection or physical protection. You know, I use that invocation a lot, and I find that it just gives you that extra shielding when things feel difficult or you feel vulnerable. This card, the Awakening card, is, as I said, it's the same as the Judgment card in the Tarot. It says, look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. So this card is about realizations and, again, about insight. So this week it looks like a lot of things are happening on the mental level, on the higher mental levels, and perhaps your guides are helping you to process things that you've been going through, understand your life journey in a more complete way, in a more full way, and to see how everything you've been through, is leading you up to where you want to go. And there's nothing that, is an accident in a way. It's, everything has meaning. And it's about, maybe thinking back on specific things in your life that have happened that you maybe didn't feel so good about, but actually seeing what the gift is in those experiences. And I'm just going to get one last card from the Intuitive Soul Oracle cards. Let's see which one I want to get here. Maybe this one here. Okay, very interesting. Well, I think it's Father's Day in America, so today, the 20th, or it was yesterday, I'm not sure, because I'm in Australia and we have a different day for Father's Day. But it says male, masculine energies, male figure in your life, father figure. So there you go. So happy Father's Day for those people that celebrate Father's Day in the USA, and if there are any other countries that also do that on this particular day. And if you've been thinking of somebody in spirit that is a male figure, this is a message in connection with that person. I feel very strongly. There's a very beautiful, compassionate energy that comes through. And I get the word very strongly, compassion, with this card. And let me just see what else I'm getting with this. I heard reach out, so there might be somebody that is a male that that you can reach out to, whether in the physical world or in spirit, so you'll know for you who that person is. And I feel like maybe there's a communication that needs to be had. It feels quite positive to me. It feels like someone that you trust, that that has been close to you in your life. Well, thank you very much. Those were the messages for this week, everybody, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Thanks for watching. Bye.